Hi everyone, welcome to another update on the stock screener. Today we're going to think a bit about Soma Gold and the artisanal miners and how these miners will impact the resource growth. I don't think people understand yet how they will impact the resources. So let's start with this. As you know, this is the Cordero mine, the biggest one of the three mines that they have. And it started as a resource and now it's fully developed for phase one. The next phases are this one, and there is more resource growth coming, higher grade at depth. So this was the old resource, this is inferred, and this is developed. Now they are developing this part, which is somewhere here, okay? So they are increasing production and probably also increasing mine life at the depth. And this is visible here. They think they can increase the resources to 1.5 million ounces by 2027. Of course, they can do this by drilling 200,000 ounces per year is their estimate. But what we haven't looked at are the artisanal miners. How will these artisanal miners impact the resource growth? I think it's very significant. So let's look at that. So artisanal miners are actually very good because they give us 30% profit margin. That's a very high margin. You don't need to do anything. They just send the ore and then you get money for free. I think it could go to 30% of production, probably less, but this is a good goal to have and it will increase mine life. And I will show you how much it will increase it. So where do we stand today? Today we had the press release at 75 tons per day from 2 artisanal miners. Production today is at 400 tons per day. And yeah, 75 tons per day is coming from artisanal miners. So what's the percentage of that? Percentage is 17%. Right? That's 17%. This 17% can rise in time. By next year, I think they could go to 120 tons per day from artisanal miners. That's almost a double. So that's the goal for next year. And it could keep on increasing. There are still a lot of artisanal miners that can be onboarded on the property. Could go to even, let's say, 150 tons per day. So a lot of upside potential in artisanal miner onboarding, and it could rise to 30% maximum, let's say 20-25%, okay? So that's how the picture looks like. But what's the effect on the mine life? So keep in mind 17% artisanal mining going to 30%. Just a rough estimate. Now we will look at how the resources could grow. So here we have a table with percentage artisanal mining, currently at 17%, and this is going to go up to 30%. Let's say we have 10 million ounces. This is normalized. So let's say we have 10 million ounces of resources, mine life 10 years, and we produce 1 million ounces per year, hypothetically. And let's say we have 0 artisanal mining. So that means that the mine life increase is 0. Okay, because you use all of the resources of the mines of SOMA Gold. But what if the artisanal mining is now 10%? If it's 10%, then they produce 0.1, of course, and the mine itself will produce less because you only have so much capacity on the mill. So if this takes 0.1, then it will be subtracted from the mines of SOMA Gold that they are mining themselves. So 0.1 plus 0.9 is the 1. Now, what is the mine life then? The mine life has increased to 11 years because you're mining less from SOMA Gold. So the increase is 11%. And you can do the calculation up until 50%, for example, where half is coming from artisanal and half is coming from SOMA Gold's mine. So you produce actually half of what you normally produce. Instead of 1 million ounces, you produce half of it. So that means the mine life doubles to 20 years because you only use half of your resources. So that's very significant. You double your mine life if 50% is coming from artisanal miners. And that's because you only have those 2 mills and they have a certain capacity. So you can't keep on producing from your own mine because you use it for the artisanal mines. So 100% increase in mine life. And if you go to 100% of artisanal mining, then you have infinite mine life. Infinite mine life for SOMA Gold, okay? So you don't need to worry again about mine life because it's infinite. Because all the production is coming from artisanal mining. So SOMA Gold is like an ore processor company. They don't even need their own resources anymore because it's infinite mine life, okay? Of course, we are never going to go to 100%. We are still at 17%, maybe going to 25%. But even then, look at the chart. How much will the mine life increase for SOMA Gold? So we are currently at 17%. If it goes to 30%, then the mine life increase will be 43%. Okay, 30%, mine life increase 43%. That's a lot. That's almost 50% increase in mine life. That's a lot. Let's say SOMA Gold has 10-year mine life. It can easily go to 15 years mine life. That's a very big mine. Even Newmont Mining has only 15 to 20 years mine life. So due to artisanal mining, you can actually increase your resources a lot. You can increase your mine life a lot. Let's say conservatively 20%, then it's still a 25% increase in mine life. Okay? So take that into account. Here, for example, these are the mine lives. 30% increase in artisanal mining will give you, instead of 10 years, you get 14 years mine life. And this even goes to 100 years mine life at 90%. And it will go to infinite, like an asymptote, to infinite mine life. So look at this chart. It's an asymptotic chart, meaning it goes to infinite. So that's what I wanted to talk about. People are worried about the low mine life of SOMA Gold, which is, I don't think, applicable here because we have a very small production. And with small production, you can just drill a lot and the ounces will come in very fast. We drill almost half of how much Ari is mining. Our neighbor is drilling, so I'm pretty sure that they can increase the resources faster than they are depleting it because the production is so low. And we have the power of the artisanal miners who can increase mine life by 30% at least in the coming 2 years as we increase the artisanal miner onboarding program. It can actually bring the percentage up to 30% of production. Okay, so that was the video about artisanal miners, and I wouldn't be too worried about the resources that Soma Gold has. Can easily increase this to 10 years. I'll see you in the next video.